Just got done with my meal. I didn't want to post it today. Had the same thing, man, with salmon and broccoli and all the other stuff. I'll post up some more food videos when I get a new plate. Right now, I'm pretty much the same thing throughout the week. Oh man, let me drink some water before I start. So I can see this movement getting bigger and bigger, bro. Oh my god, I was so thirsty. Oh man, put that back there. Booyah! We got another cigar. The same cigar from yesterday. Paid about 20 bucks for it. Damn, Kelcat. What's up with all them cigars you smoking, bruh? You paying $20 a day for cigars? 7 days a week? Add that up. $20 a day, 7 days a week. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good God Almighty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh, where is it? Okay, we gotta push this back. I keep on like losing my cigar cutter over and over again, man. You feel me? I gotta learn how to put it back into the same spot again. Okay, this passport. Okay, it has to be on the other side. Yeah, man. The cigar cutter, it just keeps on getting lost and lost and lost. What the fuck is this? Raisins? Alright, so we gotta step out real quick. I pretty much probably dropped it. Damn. Come on, man. What the fuck is this shit? Alright. So we're gonna probably have to cut it with a knife or something. Cause I can't find my cigar cutter. Anyway, the passport bro movement is getting bigger and bigger, man. It's because, dating in America is not like what it used to be. Men before used to be able to get their face match. Men before used to be able to get, you know, sex in the regular. And it has gotten out of hand, man. America. Dating will never ever be the same, man. You know, nowadays it's hard to keep a woman around. You know what I mean? The worst thing they could have did was unleash those date naps here in America, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's the worst thing they could have done was unleash those date naps. It all started with the date naps, man. Back in 2012, that was like rest in peace to like dating right there when Tinder came out, Bumble. So now you got these females walking around like they deserve like high value men and shit, and they only go after men with money, or they go after men that are only 6 feet tall, you know, you know, and nowadays people are having less sex too. You see what I'm saying? You know, it ain't like what it used to be, you know, here in America, man. You know, women are becoming more pickier, more choosier, more everything, man. So now dudes are getting passports because they see that, you know, there's a way to get women easier without a struggle in other countries. Like if you go to like Thailand or even Brazil, or if you go to like Colombia or the Philippines, there's not a struggle, you know what I'm saying, getting a woman in these countries. You see what I'm saying? So they want to go where there's no struggle and there's least no less. I told you it's in human nature to choose the path with the least resistance, and that's what men are doing nowadays. That's why the passport bro movement is like growing and growing because they see that America's dating scene was not gonna get any better. We're eventually gonna be like Japan, sexless nation, bro. Where you know our our population is not growing. Right now in America, we are not replacing we're not replacing each other, man. We're not replacing ourselves. People are not having babies in America. That's not good for our long-term future. You see what I'm saying? You know, they making it so expensive too to live out here, bro. They're making it, you know, we got a huge elderly population here in the Bay Area, bro. A huge elderly population. People are not having kids, bro. The hookup culture in America is real. All these females want to do is hook up with Chad and Tyrone. That's all they want to hook up with, man. And then they end up, you know, being cat ladies in the end, you know, surrounded by an army of cats talking about where all the good men went. You see what I'm saying? We were right there in front of your face. You just didn't choose us. So what they doing is now, right now, man, they gonna go overseas. Easier to get a woman, bro. Wouldn't you like to live in Thailand where you could just get a woman just like that without a struggle? You get you a girlfriend within the first week that you're there. Dudes are crying when they come back on the plane to America. Dudes are they're on the fucking plane just crying because they don't want to go back to the Matrix. They're like, please, I want to stay here. Some dudes are homeless out there in Thailand and they still don't want to go back to the Matrix. I'm like, damn, you rather be homeless in Thailand than go back to America? Yup. You see what I'm saying? It's that bad. It's that bad here in the West, bro. I told you about the day naps and what it was doing to America, bro. You see what I'm saying? We gotta cut this, man. I gotta use a blade. I gotta get my fix. Use my blade. Okay, we're gonna have to cut it with a knife. Oh man, I can't use this. I can't use this knife. Where my scissors at? Okay, so you know what I'm saying? So like, think about it, man. It can only get worse. America's dating system, it can only get worse from here. You know, they're gonna keep on coming out with dating apps. They're gonna keep on coming out with like ways to make dating easier or so-called make dating easier. Because that's what they try to do, man. That's what they try to do. They try to make dating easier, but they only make dating easier for women online. They didn't make dating easier for men. They made dating easier for women, but at the same time, it's not easier for women because women in America on these dating sites, they got way too many options. So then they become way more picky. It's like nothing wrong with you. You can't say something without, them just bouncing on you quickly. I mean, I didn't had some bad experiences online myself. I met this chick a while back, big old booty Asian girl. She was cute. You see what I'm saying? She was cute. We had sex on the first date, or no, the second date. First date, we just kissed. The second date, we had sex in a hotel. Well, I remember, man, I didn't wear a condom. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was beating them skins raw. Okay. She was on birth control. You see what I'm saying? So I was busting nuts inside the pussy and everything. And we was dating for only maybe like a couple of weeks, maybe 2, 3 weeks or whatever. And then I just got really, I don't know, man. I guess I got really desperate or whatever, what they call it, or she didn't like something that I said. You see what I'm saying? I said a few things that she didn't like, which was what I expect in a woman or whatever, right? And all that, I didn't say nothing wrong. I just said, here, what it is. This is like this, and this is like that. I like relationships, this and that, this and this. So I started talking about relationships too soon with her. She disappeared in thin air, deleted me from like was it Plenty of Fish I met her on? She deleted me from Plenty of Fish. Okay, she deleted me from Plenty of Fish. You know, I gotta cut this, man, because I gotta have my smoke. Yeah, she deleted me from Plenty of Fish. Um, I didn't have I never saw her again, and that was just like a quick fling. It was on Plenty of Fish. I met her on Plenty of Fish, and we hooked up. And it just took just that one mistake for her to say, "Zip, I'm out of here." This guy, he's getting possessive already. You know, and I mean that was my fault because I was really desperate at the time. She was my only source of poo-tang. You know, so I tried to rush things. Start talking about relationships. Too soon. You see what I'm saying? I start talking about getting serious too soon. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, let's crack this up. What the fuck is my now? I'm losing my blowtorch. That's my fucking blowtorch, yo. So I just said just a little bit of something, and she disappeared. So nowadays you make a simple mistake and she's gone. It's like she's looking for something to like bounce on you about because she got options. She got like all these other dudes in her DMs. You know, uh, if we say something wrong, it just makes her easier to like bounce on you, to leave, to monkey branch, right? But they gotta understand there's consequences to like branching for these females. You see what I'm saying? It's called an army of cats you will be surrounded by in the future. Doing all that monkey branching, it doesn't pay off. Man, where's my torch? Oh well, we're gonna have to use a lighter. My goddamn torch, man. Whatever. It does the trick anyway. So dudes are finding more fertile ground outside the US because here in America, the ground is not fertile for dating anymore, man. Too many lonely dudes up out here. Look what happened to Tyree Nichols, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, not enough women to go around for everybody, for every man out here, man. All this violence and stuff, man, is happening because there's a lack of women in society, bro. For all the men, all these mass shootings and stuff like that. A lot of these, a lot of these mass shootings are done by men who don't have families, who don't have girlfriends or wives. I'm telling you. You'll never see a family man go out on a shooting spree. Now, there's been cases where a family man murdered his whole entire family. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't happen every single day. You see what I'm saying? You know, but when you have a lack of women in society, man, the crime rate go up, the violence go up. America's violent because there's not enough women going around. Let me tell you, if the women outnumber the men 21 here in America, there'll be less violence on the streets. It would. You see what I'm saying? There'll be less violence on the streets. You don't you wouldn't have to worry about dudes hating on you or putting salt on you and stuff like that. You know, that stuff don't happen like that over there in Thailand or in Brazil, Colombia, the Philippines, where there's plenty of women to go around. There's less haters, less violence. You know what I'm saying? America's jacked up, man. The dating system is all fucked up. It's over for the average man out here, bro. You can't like date and be an average Joe nowadays, bro. There's got to be something special about you. You see what I'm saying? I had to get this cigar again. I liked it yesterday. I just, damn, bro. I just spent about $100 in cigars. 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, I done, like 5 days in a row. I done brought $20 cigars, $100. I'm telling you, bro. Passport movement. It's about getting laid, man, and getting a woman. In America, women they play too many games. All the ghosting and the flaking and stuff like that. That didn't start happening until them dating apps got popular, man. I told you before the dating apps, women were not flaky as they are now. They didn't ghost as much. You see what I'm saying? I remember I was telling you I went out with that little tiny chick. I think it was this was before the pandemic, and she was really short. And I was supposed to had met her at the bar where we met. Okay, met her at the same bar where the Arabic Chad work. Okay, I was like 40 miles away, but that's the spot I hang out every weekend anyway. So I go to the spot where we were supposed to meet, and I was only like a minute or 2 minutes late or something like that, and she was ready to go. She was like, "Oh, you're late. I'm leaving." I was like, "What?" I'm only like a couple of minutes late, like 2 minutes late. So I let her go. She was already drunk. You know, her breath smelled like alcohol. You see what I'm saying? I let her go. I didn't stop her. I said, "Forget it. Go ahead and leave." But that night I had my beer gargles on, so she was looking totally different the second time we met up. I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna stand in your way. Go ahead and leave," because she had somebody else, in her pocket. And the broad she wasn't good looking at all, man. She was like a four, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, she was about a four. And I wasn't getting in her way from leaving and shit. I let her go. But it goes to show that even like ugly women who are fours, got so many options. Dudes just knocking down their door and shit. There's another broad too that I was dating, man. All these females, they got already all these orbiters and stuff like that. Dudes get tired of that shit, bro. And they say, "Fuck it." We go to Thailand. Women don't have a whole lot of orbiters out there, bro. They don't. They don't have the options that American women have. You see what I'm saying? The rich Thai men, they don't want to marry a poor 8, 9, or 10. They don't marry out of their finance bracket or whatever they call it. They only like Thai men in Thailand only marry women who got the same status that they have, money wise. So they don't date poor women, which leaves a lot of like 8, 9s, and 10s in Thailand poor without a man, without any options. So now they start checking for foreigners out there. You see what I'm saying? So when you go out there, you have a field day because you got so many women around you, and you got so many options out there, to the point where like it's so easy to cop a seven and keep her as your girlfriend for like long term, and she's not trying to break away from you. She's not trying to be picky with you. She's not ghosting you. You see what I'm saying? That's what men want, and that's the reason why this passport movement continue to grow, because men start they starting to see that they got options outside of the U.S. That's it. Hey man, I consider myself good looking, but I still struggle because I'm competing with other good looking dudes. You see what I'm saying? I struggle because I want to start a family, and also I'm picky too. You know, this female at the cafe tonight or the diner where I was at, she was there tonight. You know, she looked like she wanted to give me a hug before, I left and stuff. I'm getting ready to leave, but I couldn't hug her because, you know, I mean, I hugged her before. I forgot to tell you guys, I hugged her in the parking lot when I saw her on the way to the store. I was going to the store, or either I was coming back from the store or I was going to the store, and I saw her in the parking lot. And I hugged her and stuff. You know, she was going home. She was done with her shift. But this is not the woman that I want to start a family with or be long term with. This is just a fucking chuck, man. Older women, after a certain age, men start seeing them just for sex because relationships and marriages, man, are for kids, babies. You want to have babies and stuff with them. Can't do it with an older chick. You see what I'm saying? So, but outside the U.S., it's so much easier to get a young woman. That's one of the reasons why this passport bro movement is moving because they starting to see like, damn, I can get a younger woman outside the US, but I struggle inside the US to get a younger woman. So they're starting to see that. So dudes are like, you know, gravitating toward all these other countries, going on conquests and stuff like that, searching for, higher ground and more fertile ground. They're starting to see that they can get a girlfriend just like that without any struggle. You know what I mean? Like Travel Versity, bro. You know, this dude, he's a YouTuber. You guys know of him, right? Travel Versity. When the first thing he did when he got to Thailand was get a girlfriend. Like it took him less than like a couple of months just to have a girlfriend, and she's not being picky with him. She's not trying to ghost him and shit. You can keep a long term girlfriend out there, but and then months go by and then she's still your girlfriend. Years go by, she's still your girlfriend. So it's like out here in America, you get a girl, you say something wrong, and she's out of there, and you're like, fuck. Why? Because she got so many options out here in America. That's why women are picky and choosy in America because of the options that they have. They got an infinite amount of options online, bro. So many Chads and Tyrones to compete with, you know? So many Chads and Tyrones to compete with. If you're able to get a girlfriend for long term in America, you are part of the 20% of men. You see what I'm saying? So there's a guy that comes around my channel. His name is Johnny P. The guy say he's a Tyrone Light. I believe him because he says he has a girlfriend or uh, he's in a long term relationship. I don't know if he's long term or not. I mean, but he's able to get a girlfriend without any struggle. So these are the men that are in the 20% that we talked about yesterday. You see what I'm saying? If you're able to get a girlfriend and it's long term, you are in the 20% of men. You see what I'm saying? And she ain't trying to flake on you. You know what I mean? You know, America, man, we are our worst enemy, man. We are our own worst enemy. This country can be destroyed just by not having enough babies. When people are getting married less, the look, okay, we talk. The divorce rate is going up sky high, right? Less babies being born. You have a crumbling society. America is on a decline. America is on a decline, bro. So you gotta abandon ship, man. This American thing is sinking, and it's sinking fast, bro. And you have to get that passport and look for new land to live on, man. Cost, like I said, man, it's not just the women. The cost of living has went up dramatically throughout the years. They making it harder and harder to live. For a couple of $100, bro, you can get you a place in Thailand. You know, five or $600, man, get you a nice little bachelor pad. You see what I'm saying? Out here, $300 or $400. I mean, 3 or 4 thousand, $3 or 4 thousand at the base pay or the base price. Two grand. You know what I'm saying? Milk and eggs going up sky high. It's just this rat race. It just keeps on getting more complicated and more stupid as time goes by, man. Everybody out here fighting for power, looking for power over other men. You know, the rat race. You see what I'm saying? Always looking looking to make the biggest bucks and get the most women and stuff like that. The rat race. I'm gonna beat you in this. I'm gonna beat you in that. This and that. This and this. Oh yeah, I'm the king. I'm gonna reign on everybody. Rat race. Anyway, get your passports, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. America's dating system will only get worse. It won't get any better unless they get rid of the dating apps. But those dating apps ain't going nowhere, bro. They here to stay. So it's gonna keep on going down, 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 down. Next 5 or 10 years, man, this population will be done took a hit. No babies being born. Nobody's getting serious. Everybody wanna just hook up. You see what I'm saying? You know, I told you about the other chick that I went out with, the one with the big booty and the big titties with the raisin face. I tell you guys about this story all the time. She was being picky and choosy with me too. I went out on a date with her once, and she after we went out on that date, the phone calls slowed down. She stopped texting so much. The texting slowed down with her, and I'm like, "What's up? You ain't interested in me no more?" Female felt like she got options, man. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. You guys have a good night. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out, man. I'm peace.